Hello everyone, can everyone see everything just fine? And hear me and so forth? What a crazy intro. Oh, thank you, Classicor. Thank you, Grivix. Okay, good. Hey guys, name's Fen. This is the way I always introduce my videos. Welcome to Fen Steals a Thing. I was going to call it Fen Steals Not a Thing, but that would just be completely and utterly not mean enough, and Garrett's a super mean guy. He's just like the guy in Grand Theft Auto. Literally no difference. No, I'm just kidding. I can't stand the guy in Grand Theft Auto. He goes all like, let me show you how we drive on the East Coast, Holmes. Now that I've got the silliness out of the way and everybody can hear me fine, I was actually going to make a joke, but I'm too nervous to remember what it was. Oh yeah, I remember what it was. I was going to call it Fen Phoenix's Taffin, but that sounds too much like Feed-in Tariff. Let's just start the game, but I suppose I should probably explain what this game is just for anybody who doesn't know, right? This is the Seven Sisters. It's a fan mission for Thief 2, you know. In Thief 2 you have missions instead of levels. Don't call it a level or you will be tapped upon the wrist and told not to call it a level in a very polite voice with an A and a can of beer being given to you. Wow, I'm not used to the chat having like actual tons of people in it, so this is going to be quite awkward. So basically I'm going to be playing this one using, as you can possibly see in the window there, New Dark. It's a fan-made patch for the engine, just makes things go a little smoother on modern systems. If you want to find it, you can Google Taffer Patcher, and if you want to find this mod, you can Google Thief fan missions and probably come across that sort of thing. This is a fan mission that is the first one I played when I started Let's Playing missions, and I just like to show it off because it's one of my favorites. It's really excellently designed, so let's go. Now, I am a little nervous, so I might babble, but I actually just babble all the time. Now, for those of you who haven't played Thief 2, the story's really simple. Basically, in the first mission of Thief 2, you, Garrett, are trying to help your friend Basso to extract his lover from indentured servitude so that they can get married. And in this mission, they have gotten married, and they've just invited you over to their town for a nice, relaxing day where nothing bad will go wrong whatsoever. Not 3 missions worth of bad stuff will go wrong ever. Okay, so let's just relax in this non-combative, relaxing walking simulator, and we'll all have just a really grand time not using our tools or lockpicks or anything. Okay. Yes, his liver. He married his liver. I mean, who doesn't love their liver? It's a vital sort of organ that performs a vital task, and if you don't love your liver, well, what do you have to love in the world at all? I am playing a fan mission. Jeez.
What the?
Yeah.
What happened here?
Well, babbling is kind of my thing. Most people appear to give me positive comments. A few people really hate it. And, the goat simulators. Well, I can give you one of those. I live on a farm. I've got actual goats here. Well, they're not mine, but yeah. So, here, right off the bat, is an enormously long letter. So what do? You read it in a funny voice.
Garrett, I'm leaving this note here for you in case you arrive during my absence. Do you remember the outbreak of plague that I mentioned in my last letter? The situation took a turn for the worse in only a few days. We've lost count of how many are infected now.
Now, by the way, this is nothing like how Basso sounds, clearly.
This is a strange type of plague that doesn't seem to affect animals, only human beings. All of a sudden, those infected become aggressive towards anyone who approaches them. Some even killed their own relatives. The populace has been advised to inform the authorities of any new cases or information they discover. The authorities have promised that no harm will come to those who have been infected. However, this is a deception. Even they are scared of this new plague. They're killing any infected victims they come across without mercy. At night, thugs wander around town and break into homes to rouse the plague-stricken victims. Their houses are plundered, branded as infected, and then burned to the ground. The town guards are doing nothing to prevent this. On the contrary.
I'm trying to look at the chat while I'm reading it. I'm gonna be hungry in a while too. 2 hours without eating? It's crazy.
It seems they're also trying to loot anything they can come across. The villagers are scared. Everyone who has sick relatives tries to hide them in fear that they could be killed at any moment. But now there's not a single family that hasn't been affected in some way. I believe my neighbor has also been infected. I hear strange wheezings coming from his house, though that could just be him blowing his nose. He's rather disgusting. Sometimes I like to insert things into readables, if I'm losing the audience, which I might be. I can't see the chat. Oh, there. The stream has been live for an amount of time. Yeah, I swear that my mic is my voice sounds much better on my YouTube videos when I can put EQ and compression on it, but I have got a lot of practice with, like, voice acting and stuff. Just, like, not professionally, but off the cuff when I'm reading these things. Blah, blah, blah. Basically what this says is, like, the plague is getting to Basso's wife, Genevieve, and she started foaming at the mouth, which is pretty sexy, of course, so obviously he stuffed her downstairs in the turbine room, and he's going to see Dr. Knox, who is definitely not from an old story about a guy who collects corpses from Burke and Hare, and night is falling, and he's given me a copy of some keys. And that's what it says. I don't know. I'll be able to return from the curfew by passing through the sewers. Some of these are pretty long. I don't think that any of the guards would ever harm me, as most of them are friends of mine. Garrett, please do not harm Genevieve if you arrive here before me. There must be a way to cure this strange malady. I would like you to follow my advice and stay in my house, but knowing you, I already know that you won't sit still. I left you the key to the shop. If you really want to, you can meet me at Dr. Knox's. His house is just beyond the police station. I must warn you, it won't be easy getting there. Before she succumbed to the plague, Genevieve prepared a room for you upstairs. You'll also find a map of the town there and a few useful tools. Unfortunately, I was only able to recover one lockpick. The workshop of Connor the weaponsmith is not very far from my house, but it's closed at night, so you can try to reach it through the sewers if you wish. In the turbine room, there is a door that leads to the sewers, but it is locked. I hid a spare key behind a brick, but unfortunately it's on the other side of the door, so you won't be able to reach it. In any case, please remember that Connor is a friend of mine, and if possible, I don't want him to be harmed in any way. The best thing for you will be to remain home until I return and have a good night's sleep. See you soon, Basso. Gandalf and Lord of the Rings. Okay, now I can read the chat while not playing at all. Right. Okay. You like the acting thing. Alright, yeah, the thing is, with this mission, even the first time I Let's Played this mission, I was nervous to read that, because it's just a huge whack of text right at the beginning, and I kind of want to show people that I'm going to be doing stuff other than reading, but right off the bat, I have to read a thing, so that's why I'm just always a little nervous at doing that. I don't know Game of Thrones. I know. I don't know much about pop culture.
So, we got some new objectives here. Pick up the key on the table and go to your room upstairs. I think I picked up the key. So this is just the prologue. After we're finished this, we can role play on the bed. My favorite kind of play on the bed. Ladies, I guess. So, that's the prologue. Now the plague has occurred and we're really screwed. I really thought that nothing bad was going to happen. Also, I should probably turn off Skype. It's amazing. So, night 1. Yeah. Meet Basso at Dr. Knox's house. Find a cure for the plague and heal Genevieve. Heal at least 4 other plague citizens. Now, I'll be going to try... This is where I'd normally cut, but you can't do that in a stream. Arg! Yeah, I'd normally get all the citizens, so I'm going to do that. Heal all the plague citizens you can. Genevieve and Basso, your friends. Don't harm them. Don't kill any innocents. Don't kill anybody. Get 2,300 loot. And get back to the room because another condescending night waits after. Yeah, well, see, I don't watch much TV. Yeah, hardly any, really. So, yeah, I don't know. That's all there is to that statement. Yeah. Oh, you know what? Some fan missions have way longer than this. You see this? You see this font here? If you get to have enough so that this font is like gonna go off the screen, then it switches to a smaller font. And some missions fill the screen up even with the smaller font. So, yeah. Anyway, I always like to play this mission. This is really one of the few missions I can play over and over and over again and just never get tired because it's so well done. Basically, there's missions that are fancier looking in the graphical department. And, you know, there's missions that have maybe like really fancy events and a lot of voice acting. This one doesn't necessarily have a ton of voice acting or fanciness, but it has a really good, balanced design that's just sublime to play, in my opinion.
Master Basso, as you know, our guardian forest has been missing for several days. We are in great trouble since he was wearing the only key to Sewer Maintenance Station 2. I hope that you can make a copy of the key for us as soon as possible. Regards, John Higgins.
That's actually kind of the same voice as before. I'm sorry, I can do other voices, such as, brother, I am a Hammerite, and I talk funny, yes, and so forth. Also, I can sort of talk like Karis, because Karis is the evil of all time. That's why I worship the builder. But that's as maybe. Okay. So,
Something there?
you hear about the plagued? There is a plagued guy. Now, you may remember these objectives to heal all the plagued citizens. This guy does not count. He is just there as a demonstration. There's no way to heal him because you could never ever get the healing stuff fast enough to do it. Sewers. Yes. Sewers are always fun to jump into, especially when you're Garrett. He has stated many times that he loves them. Actually, it may have been one time that he hates them, but it's much the same thing. Yeah. I swear. I just have this cut key, the asterisk on the numpad. Everybody needs to know that. And I just cut my video all the time in real time when I'm on YouTube. But here I can't do it, so that's why you might hear me pause and say, okay! And other such irritating phrases. Anyways, part 1 of the sublime design here is that right when you come out, you know, there's all this mess going on, but you've got enough dark to kind of run right through the back alley and just kind of avoid the thing entirely.
Did you see that?
And here's some thieves. It's just amazing. It's pretty great, and that's the thing that I often say. Yeah. Hate, love, what's the difference? Everything is pink and heart-shaped. Yeah. Well, I mean, this game was never the top-of-the-line graphics, even when it came out, you know. It's more about the other aspects of the game, the sound in particular. You know, the world, writing, the characters. It's pretty awesome. Now, I normally just go around knocking everybody out and demonstrating no skill whatsoever because I'm so knowledgeable about the engine that I can just pretty much take care of anybody from any direction, no matter what. A sewer never looked so appealing. Okay, so he did kind of sarcastically say at one point that he loves it. Well, that's a bit of a stretch, but yeah. Thanks. I had a lot of practice with voices playing these. Yeah. Well, I have done a couple of Twitch streams, so I have sort of done it, but definitely. Yep, gray old gamer. I'm kind of a gray old gamer myself, sort of. Well, I'm not gray, but I am an old schooler a bit. You know, I grew up with games in this era and before. Also, you can knock them out from the front. Probably not supposed to know that, but, you know, you can do that. This guy is called Vasco. In the original Thief 2, most of the guys or girls don't have names. If you knock them out, they're just like unconscious body. But some fan missions name everybody, and it's kind of cute and interesting, and encourages you to blackjack them all, so that's my obvious justification. Yeah. So, it's a thing you can do with a needle, but don't you tell that to that thief woman over there. She's going to take offense. She does not sew anything. She purchases her clothes at Walmart like everyone else. And don't you ever say otherwise. God, I can't even believe the insolence of some people. Yeah, I guess I'm not ghosting then. Normally I don't ghost entire levels. Now, to me, ghosting is only interesting if there's a really interesting scenario. I can think of a few, but like there's one scenario in a fan mission called La Seine, if anybody knows of it. It's the trap. That's an interesting ghosting scenario, but if I'm just trying to ghost a normal level, I usually just get kind of... like, I don't have the patience. So, you know, I like any game, I'd rather sort of see how the story goes and sort of bask in the world and know the story, and, you know, I just don't have the patience for, like, serious gameplay. But anyways, yeah. A thief's note. Yeah. First game for me was either like Super Mario 1 or Super Mario World, something like that.
Abel, I finally managed to procure a rope arrow. I have something else to do tonight, but tomorrow we'll have to see about cleaning up Judge Folly's house. Luckily, that idiot has the habit of leaving a window open. Janvier.
I'm Canadian, and thus I can pretend to know how to speak French. So, that's one thing I can pretend to know how to do. Just in case you were wondering about that. Now, I can use that rope arrow to get sort of up around there to a place, but I'm not going to, because that would constitute not waffling around and not progressing, to quote somebody who criticized me on one of my YouTube videos. I just love quoting people who criticize me on my YouTube videos. Every once in a while, somebody even makes a reasonable criticism instead of a blatant troll. It's just fantastic. The donut goes to the monkey. Yes, it does. Somebody knows the mission. Yeah. Yeah. Well, the community's still around. There are definitely not as many missions, like, they don't come out as frequently, but they are still coming out. Some people theorize that it's because the bar is set really high for production value, and everybody kind of wants to make something fancy, but, you know, who really knows? It's probably kind of over the hump, but, you know, oh, God damn it! Not good. Oh, I don't have any flash bombs? I don't have any flash. Okay, let me demonstrate how to play good. This is how you do thief, okay? This is how you knock someone out in thief. You do this. It's just like amazing. Yeah. Engine abuse. For some reason, I don't think anybody quite knows why. If somebody's fully alerted, but you stand kind of in the dark and behind them, you can sometimes knock them out. It's really, 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 really weird. Constructive criticism doesn't suck. I'm just saying, you know, I'm just making a joke about how a lot of people on the internet make non-constructive criticism. I actually normally play better than this, but now I'm distracted by multiple things at once. I can't multitask, don't you know? That wasn't even a joke, but very occasionally I say a line that's not a joke and I just have to deal with it. Unless I want to cut it out, but everything's being laid bare now. Wow, this is... oh my god, this is so bad. Like, do I even have a save? Did any of you guys see me make a quick save ever? Because... I don't know. Yeah. Okay, well, I guess until I hear, I'm gonna just run around. Because we were all doomed. Doomed, 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 doomed. I'm also one of those horrible people that reloads a lot. You think I saved? Okay, let's see if I did. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Fantastic. Awesome. Okay, yes. So, this time I won't be an idiot. And try to... there we go.
Something's wrong.
Oh, no. Okay, that's not really a ghost because they're second alerted, but I tried. Oh my god. What is wrong with me today? Arx Fatalis, huh? Yeah, I never played that one. Oh my god. Yeah. Let's see the death screen. This is a demonstration.
Come on now. I won't
Or it's a demo if you like. Oh, wait, I didn't demo the Death movie because I'm too impatient. It's terribly inappropriate, the Death movie. There's a skull and everything, and nobody wants to see that. It would just offend everybody, so that's why I skipped it for you. No problem, right? Yeah, and an elevator. Well, thief elevators are interesting because if you move around too much on them, you sort of start to sink into the floor. And it's... Oh, that guy goes up there, I think. Yeah. I did ghost this part one time, though I don't think it was on a video, but... Oh, well.
I'm gonna sing the Doom song now. Doom, doom, da doom, 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 doomy, doomy, doom, da doom, doom.
I'm the professionalist guy on the internet.
Doom, doom, da doom, doom, doom. Okay, I'm done.
Yeah. I am also the best Gur voice actor. Please hire me for a fan production. I saw one of those one time. It was interesting. For Zim, I mean. It was crazy. Fans. Oh, those insane fans. What are they going to think of next? Blowing air around? Waving in front of a distinguished lady's face? I don't even know what's going on here. That's nothing to do with what I just said, but, you know, it's the case. Well, like I said, this mission, it's not like blow your mind fancy, but it does have some custom graphics in it that look kind of nice. What are you doing? Yeah. Holding the knife, it does look like they're holding it funnily. Lol. Uh-oh, where's the... There we go. Today's commands are host and exclamation mark next and up and subscribe and please watch me. That's definitely what they are. Kill someone without even being seen by anyone. I refuse, sir. Do not give me orders that were not even directed at me. Please. Thank you. God. Yeah, well, any good thief carries around a stool so that he may pick the locks of any chest he might find placed up high so as to deter thieves. It's the best thing to stuff in one's pocket. I'm even going to close it because I'm that good of a thief. I guess I should probably interact with y'all some more. How's everybody doing tonight? How about that airplane food? Is it cardboard? Is it Lazzaroni? That's a new kind of spaghetti I made up. So it probably isn't that because I made it up. But, like, seriously, guys, right? I don't know what the chat delay is on this thing. It was pretty bad for me, but I guess if you're big, you don't get a pretty bad one. Oh, well. Makes things pretty awkward when you're trying to converse. It's like those news programs where they somehow bring in people through the magic of television, and there's always a really awkward delay with them just standing smiling at the camera, and you're going, well, John, I think the Republico-Democrat debate is quite an interesting thing for America. And there's the guy who wrote the letter. Okay, Derpy Mongoose, how do you feel about mom and dad gooses as opposed to just Monday gooses? That was a terrible joke to make. God, I just on the spot here. Chat delay is 12 seconds. That's way better. It was like frickin' 20 or 30 seconds for me when I was doing it because I'm tiny. That's not too bad. Oh.
Hey, who's
Not
there?
too bad. You can save and take care of everybody. Yeah. Also, one thing I forgot to mention that nobody's mentioned yet is that if anybody's familiar with this mission, you may notice, perhaps now or in the future, that there's some difference in the audio. This is because this mission contains a lot of copyrighted audio, and I don't want to get in trouble or cause any issues for that, so I replaced a bunch of it with stock sounds and Creative Commons stuff and other such things. Oh man, more voice acting. Yeah. Attention all citizens! Yeah! Due to the plague which is infecting the population, the town council has decided to adopt extreme measures in order to avoid further contagion. All citizens will be obliged to follow the new rules, with the exception of the city watch, private guards, and our friends, the mechanist guards. So friendly. No one may enter or leave town without authorization. Those who disobey will be sentenced to 5 days in prison. A curfew will be in place from sunset to dawn. Any citizen caught on the streets during this time will be ordered to stop and identify themselves. Should they resist or attempt to flee, they will be caught and killed. You know, ain't no thing. Any citizen suspects that a member of their household is infected must immediately report this to the city watch, because they definitely do that. After necessary inspections, their houses will be placed under quarantine. Waving my arms around stupidly like a stereotypical rapper. We guarantee that no harm will befall either the patient or the relatives. Any public celebration, parade, or show related to the carnival is strictly forbidden. Any citizen caught will be sentenced to 3 days in prison. Private parties will be tolerated within the limits of good taste. The Mayor, Lord Julius Flaherty. I know it's flairty, but it's just too easy to call a mare by a name that sounds like a fart. I have a refined sense of humor, mostly. Yeah. Saturnine. Oh, hey, Saturnine, how you doing? Oh, you're on the wrong channel. Yeah, I definitely should have advertised this more, but I'll admit it, I kind of wanted to know how many people would bother watching me if they weren't coming straight from my YouTube channel. Morbid curiosity. Quite a lot. Awesome. Thank you guys very much for giving me a shot. And now I'll read the chat while awkwardly pausing in the video. Yeah. So here is a sick type of person. It's a guard. I thought it was a female zombie, but I guess I was wrong. How weird. We can't cure them yet, though. Gotta do some other stuff first. Now, you kind of could go over that way, but you're strongly discouraged by the placement of the guard, so what you're really supposed to do is get up here into Lord Dick Face Person's house wall. Wash my mouth out today. Whoops. Yeah. I mean he is a dick in the colloquial sense, obviously. That's what I mean. Awkward. Anyways, over the years of doing stuff on the internet, I've developed an immunity to caring how awkward I get. It's, you know. Okay. So now this is a door that needs both lockpicks to open, but you only have one on night one, so we cannot open that right now, but I'll get to that later. Actually, in order to annoy people even more with total lack of progress, I'm going to do one thing here. I believe there's some loot up here that I forgot. This mission, all in all, has pretty good loot placement. Some fan missions are really jerkish about placing the loot. Wait a minute. No. Yes. Yes, there is. Oh, shoot. I'm stuck. Cheat key for getting unstuck. I'm afraid I will take the health loss as punishment. It's called the Seven Sisters because there are 7 evil sisters that you will find out about later. Come on, man, give the story a chance to unravel, which I'm not allowing it to do at all because I'm meddling around, but never mind, I'm done meddling around. I'm now going on to progress. Gonna go into Mr. Fat Bottom Lord's place up here, and the story will progress, so everybody stay tuned for that. You can't open the door by bashing it, believe me, I know. This mission is split into 2 nights because... Also, I don't have a sword. Because the second night got too big, like the mission got too big, so it had to be split in 2. And there's nothing in that door on this night. It's the next night that there is. I've 100%ed both these missions several times, so I do know that. Talk about the That's kind of what I did in my first Seven Sisters video. I was really early at Let's Playing. I was just like, hey guys, name's Fen. So let me explain the technicals. I have a video card. It's a ATI video card, and it renders things in a certain way, kind of like this. And I'm using Mixmaster Super Mic 22X patch. So if you guys care, yeah. So let's go. That's how I talk. It was amazing. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna go upstairs first because a dude is dead, and it's foully. You can tell because he's foul. And he hanged himself because this is pretty dark. Now, yeah. Unfortunately, these sisters are not the kind you want to tangle with Austin Powers style up in here. Yeah. Anyways, this fan mission's kind of dark, but actually everybody gets what they deserve, bad and good, in the end. So it's actually kind of nice in that way. There's a real-life picture, not at odds with the game at all. What are you talking about? Okay.
Ophelia, my little flower, I've been sitting here until dusk staring at your portrait. My mind kept going back to when you were a little girl. You used to come in here and fling your arms around my neck while you sat on my knees. Now that your mother is no longer with us, you were my only reason to live. How could you do this to me? The whole town is mocking me, and I smoke too much. You have soiled my reputation. I can bear the pain and humiliation no longer. Farewell, my sweet cruel angel. So, for some reason, this guy feels his reputation's been soiled, but apparently it was completely just, as we'll find out later. So, now that we're done dealing with serious issues, we can go back to being silly and stupid. Okay. NAND gates on your GPU. Hang here. You are quite funny, sir. That is an excellent joke word saying. Seriously. I often talk in a stupid manner, like joke word saying and stuff. It's just how I do.
I pretty much ripped off my commentary wholesale from Raucow. If anybody you know who Raucow is, I am like pretty much that, except probably not anymore. But hey. Yeah.
24-9. I'm really worried about Mr. Fowley. After what's happened, he's just not the same anymore. Poor fellow, it's such a shame. Ophelia must have gone mad. One day she suddenly picked up her things and left to work for Madame Roxanne. Madame Roxanne. She must take after her mother. Rumor has it that Mrs. Fowley had a lover and that one day she just left, abandoning her husband and daughter. It's a shame that Mr. Fowley never showed any intention of getting married again. He's still such a handsome man. He dedicated his life to his daughter, and this is how she repays him. Sometimes children make you regret bringing them into the world.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, wow, coughing. I like punsters. It's very, 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 very good. Puns are the lifeblood of any comedic, slightly off-red colored, bouncing around sugar-filled life form, okay? Yeah, awesome. So, yeah, this mission is sort of non-linear, but at the start it does kind of herd you around a little bit to sort of get you used to the layout, which is pretty smart. Pretty smart, in my opinion. That was a Pulp Fiction reference.
Come back here tomorrow.
Saying the words, pretty smart. Yeah, I better come back here tomorrow. There's a few slightly odd cut lines. But yeah. And there's supposed to be a cat, yeah. There's a cat meowing, but it's pretty quiet anyway. It's a creepy cat meowing, but we can't do anything about it on this night. Sadly. Don't try IE. What are you, insane and crazy? God. I would have to completely disown you. No, I'm just kidding. And also, that doesn't make any sense anyway. So, off we go into the mythical sewers that have been discussed muchly. This is a hole in which something will appear later. Basically, just to clarify, this mission is like one city, and there's two nights in the same city, and both of them are the same general layout, but on the second night, different places are open and old places are closed, and that is simply because at the time, you couldn't make a mission that big because of limits. So that's why it is like it is, but it kind of gives it an interesting sort of feeling. Now, if I open this door, I'm going to see Genevieve as a zombie. There's Genevieve as a zombie. She's just the same Jenny we always knew and loved. She's got a face full of white makeup and she's stumbling around. That seems like Genevieve. Blood from the mouth and so forth. Oh, she's just got such an endearing personality, that Genevieve. Yeah. I don't know how to twitch. Well, I know how to twitch like this. You can't see me, but I'm twitching. Or maybe I'm not. Who even knows? But, well... Oh, wait, I can't get in there. Dang it. Everyone seems to be having a good time without me remembering how to interact with another human being like an actual regular person, so, you know... Whatever. Thank you, you wonderful GOG announcer Moobot thing. She's still Jenny from the block. Now where's my grapes? I know. There was some local newspaper at some point, back when I actually looked at the newspapers for some reason, it was just like, oh, I'm just Jenny from the block, now where's my grapes that you're feeding into my mouth, you know, because you feed people grapes into their mouth, and for some reason I remember that. How can you even come up with the pun so fast? Yeah, well, of course, being mostly a YouTube... Oh, I don't want to harm him. I think you can, but yeah. Also, that happens because it's realistic, because seriously, you wouldn't touch a hot sword. Oh, wait. I tapped the cut key again. How silly of me. Yes, I'm used to doing YouTube where I don't talk to anybody. I only pretend that I'm talking to somebody. And then they see it after the fact, and I'm completely indemnified from any and all psychological damage that may have been caused. But here, no such luck. It's a way to ghost this guy, and I'm going to give it a shot. Of my own? You mean on my own channel, or here? Because, yeah, I'll do more here. But, oh. Right. IE. Did I get it wrong? How embarrassing for me. So, there's a slightly updated sword, and here's some garlic to keep away the vampires. Don't think these guys are vampires, but what do I know? Yeah. Well, that's okay, you know. I started on YouTube and I was absolutely terrible. If you want proof, you can go watch my very first series, Lynn's Legacy. It's so bad, but you might have a good laugh at how bad it is. But people stuck with me anyway, so I guess it's okay. Well then, I don't know who you guys are talking about. Strung up with my nose high. Somebody's nose high. Nose is the Empire State Building. One time in a Let's Play I said my nose is the Empire State Building, and someone commented saying like, what do you mean? I don't understand. And I was just like, I'm saying dumb stuff. God, I think that's an album cover. Stiff Dead Cat, snake oil. I don't know. Snake oil is pretty healthy. It'll cure anything that ails you, such as having a hat stuck to your head, or being overly serious on the internet. Cure all that stuff, snake oil. It's good for you. Keep a pocket full of these for a quick boost of mental health. No, my first videos are terrible. I mean, you don't even know. I'm just like, hey guys, name's Fen, let's talk about volume for 20 frickin' minutes. And then I just ended up playing without commentating except saying, every 5 minutes and nothing else. Oh my god, you guys, seriously. It's ice something. The video is like Lynn's Legacy ice something. Ice bites maybe. It's just like, oh my god. It's a fun thing. So I can't frickin' remember even how I'm supposed to be getting over. Wait! No, I do remember. I shouldn't be out here. I should go back to the sewers. The thief's favorite place to splash around in. You know. I've played some of Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines, the Source Engine one. This was way, way, way back when it was newish. But I encountered some game-breaking bug where I couldn't complete an objective because people were like trying to kill me, and then it acted like I'd incited them to kill me, and it failed me, and so I stopped playing. Apparently that game had a lot of bugs. Oh shit. Yeah. So I never played anymore, but I did enjoy it when I was playing it. But yeah, I don't know. I feel a little lost in the realm of the vampires. I feel like it's some sort of mythology that I don't quite know about. Like I'm missing something. I don't know. Oh. Okay, there's a guy wearing his tie the wrong way around. I didn't catch that either, but hey, whatever. Looking at chat in the game is hard. Yes, it's inconceivable. That word definitely means what you think. It's pretty great and I don't frickin' know. Yes, Saturnine, that is what I say. That is all I say. But I say it with a more confident voice, and that makes all the difference. Okay, back in the sewers. Or back in the Battlestar plotting to fall, memory vault. You can never recall if I kill them all or if there's another better be walking. If you like. Vampire? The Masquerade Bloodline sink my teeth? I'm not sure. Like, I could try it again, but I think maybe it's the time has passed kind of thing. I'm not sure how I'd like it nowadays. I don't know. Maybe. Oh, it's not on GOG, huh? Too bad. Well, now, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think the GOG version of the Thief games come with the DD fix patches. Some old version because legal. The White Wolf lore. Yeah, see, that's what I mean. I felt like in addition to just the traditional pop culture notion of vampire, that there was also something additional that I was just missing. So, yeah, but even so, yeah, it was fun. That haunted house type place was pretty cool. Actually, I started playing it because I was interested in playing that haunted house. That's why I started. But yeah. Also, I remember those two irritating, classy ladies who you could never please no matter what you say to them. Constantly trying to kill each other. That was pretty fun, I guess, for a given definition of fun. Chill dude hanging out in his room. I don't know. Yeah. Yes, it did take me a long time to find my video voice, yes. You can see that again if you go back and look at my first videos. It's weird, because, you know, I've been watching LPs for quite a few years before I started, but no matter how much you watch, it's nothing like doing it. You start and you think you're going to be better because you kind of know what to do intellectually, but you really just got to get practice. So, Yeah, it did take me a while. Okay. So, oh my god. What you need for curing these guys, by the way, is holy water. But I don't have any yet. That's why I'm skipping over some of these guys that are around that I happen to know about, because I need holy water first. And I can't even remember where the first one is, but oh well. Alright. Well, maybe I'll try it. Bloodlines. I got a comment on the game. I think I can get away with saying occasionally though now because people love me and so forth. I don't freaking know. It's interesting because right when you start this mission, there's all kinds of these blockades you have to get around, and then, you know, you get more tools and you open more doors later and it becomes easier. I don't know. I find this mission's designed to be really, really smart, and it just flows really well. Oh.
Better not be the sergeant checking up on him.
That's what I say when I'm being an eagle. I think eagles say they breathe a lot of the time. They just breathe all the time, those eagles. They're just such an annoying bird. If only they would go screech,
Badly imitated screech.
literally that, they would be so much cuter, but alas, and alack-a-day, it's just not happening.
11 out of 10. The body of the guardian who was on duty at Higgins Sewers was found tonight, trapped behind the bars of the gate under the abandoned Hammerite complex adjacent to the cathedral. The builder only knows what poor Forrest was doing there. The gate lever seems to be broken. We'll have to call the blacksmith tomorrow in order to retrieve the corpse. Also, Nils, one of the Higgins, and also a character in Psychonauts, is missing. There's probably no need to worry. He was at loggerheads with his wife, so maybe he decided to leave for good this time.
No, he did not. I'm going to just spoil that. Well, there I go. I've spoiled it. So I hope everyone has enjoyed my spoilers. It flows well in the stream. Yeah, I guess I dignified that with a response. Whoops. Yes, there's big old lever for the doors because security is actually important in a police station. And sometimes you can do that when you knock a guy out. Yep, nope. And that's where I would have normally cut for excellent comic timing on YouTube. Alright. Alright, yeah. But I'm joking about the puns. The puns are excellent. Please keep making them. Heimdall plays. Heimdall. Somebody plays. Whoa. I don't pronounce things right except when I do. That is my guarantee. It's the best guarantee. I sell so much product with that guarantee. Cars, houses, real estate, lotteries, Walters, Welters, armoires, you name it. Alright. The long-running Bloodlines patch. A long-running patch of blood running all the way down the floor and up into somebody's mouth because time's going backwards. I'm good at puns, totally.
Cell number 1, Burke, thief and vagabond. Caught with an accomplice, he was moving a woman's corpse hidden in a large sack. He tried to defend himself, insisting that he was not the one to have killed the woman, but rather that he found her when she was already dead. He claims he was bringing her to Dr. Knox for his experiments. The accomplice, who is known as Hare, was able to run away. He'll be transferred to the city jail tomorrow in the morning, after Dr. Knox examines him.
Okay. Okay, well, I might try Bloodlines because I'm super indecisive. Whoops. Clicking in the chat.
Cell number 3, an unknown woman,
Ignoring everyone because I'm reading, I'm so polite.
arrested while wandering in Canal Road in breach of the curfew. She insists that she is the reincarnation of a Lady Rowena.
Author name drop, but it's okay because Lady Rowena is one of the great fan mission makers.
Great, even, but none of us have ever heard about this lady. Anyway, the woman seems quite insane. Author self-deprecation. She's to be moved to the asylum in the city. Cell number 5, Wally, strolling player, arrested with his monkey while he was preparing a show in the public square despite the curfew. In his defense, he says that he can't read. Despite this, he will be kept in jail for the standard 3 days.
Okay, done reading the chat. How are you supposed to read the chat while still talking? That's crazy.
Anybody there?
Yeah, somebody's here. You. Oh, you're nobody. You're nobody worth saving. Apparently you can save a guy at some point. Now, I'm trying for all the loot. I do think I did that on my first video, but it's possible I could have forgotten something, so... Well, that could happen. So you know it's going to be awful and hellish that I don't get all the loot, and people are going to be screaming at me and so forth. It's going to be a party of a time. Wow. Yeah, the dark mod is definitely nice. It's pretty awesome. Although, it did take me quite a while to get used to. What with playing Thief all the time, and I did yell and scream at it a lot, and curse its name for being slightly very different, slightly, from Thief. But, ho 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 ho, Merry Christmas, that's just a thing that's gonna have to be dealt with. I found the bar, now I should give it a shot. Is that a pun? I'm afraid I don't quite get that one. A bar and a shot. The Deus Ex, oh my god. Somebody remembers that? Why do you remember? Oh. That video does not exist. Classified, Area 51, government cover-up, men in black, flashy red thing with your eyes, it doesn't exist, okay? Okay.
I have to go now, Walter. I couldn't make him say where he put the key for the cash box. He said it was lost, but I don't believe him. Please try to convince him with your usual methods. We should give him back the cash box tomorrow when he's released. After all, we kept him and his monkey for 3 days. We deserve a little reward. By the way, I saw your brother, Nicholas, going into the sewer maintenance area today, but he never came out. He hasn't opened the gate either, and the boat is still there. I would hope that nothing bad befell him.
Okay, thank you, Aturuksu. Thanks for sticking around. Yes, well, I'm just reading the very amusing puns all up in here. And of course, I watch streams and I go, man, why does that streamer pause all the time? Well, now I know. I'm a streamer who pauses all the time. I'm in with the cool crowd. Right. Yes, well, obviously I know nothing about drinking, as I've never drank a drink in my life. It's a insane thing to admit, but yeah. Also, this monkey gets very angry. It's quite hilarious and amusing. Monkeys getting angry is always funny, but oh my god. Also, it alerts the guards. Totally not expected. I don't know why I didn't expect that, but then it gives you the cash box key. Aw, yeah. Aw, yeah. That's another thing that I always say. Just so you know. You gotta be prepared for these things. Whoops. You gotta be prepared for every single thing that could happen in the world. Such as the apocalypse and a black sheep walking into your face and spitting directly in it. Be prepared for that. I think there's somebody behind here, actually. Release the... I don't think you can release anybody, actually. Because the doors are not probable. By which I mean they're not selectable, yeah. There's somebody you can release in Night 2, I guess, but... not here. He's not here. I thought he was, but... no. Oh yeah, is that the System Shock 2 monkey? I thought it was different, but... yeah. That's another game I played, System Shock 2. It was pretty great, except for the fact that it forces you to make choices that you don't know whether you want to make, and then you can't change them later, which I can't stand. But a lot of people seem to be okay with that, so what can you really do? Okay, I've read that already. Oh yes, this is an awesome poster. Brother, it's time to oil thy gears and sign to our group of pioneers. See the glory of our scheme. Join us, join the builders team. I want thee for the builders team. Nearest recruiting station. Karis is extremely attractive in both voice and song. Yeah. System Shock 2 Infinite. Somebody mentioned it, but they didn't tell me what it was. So... my answer is kind of. There's Dr. R. Knox. I'm sure we will find something horrifying. This actually might be where the first holy water is. Yes, that it might. Alright. So breaking into a doctor's office in order to steal their vast amount of wealth that doctors always have is, of course, the first stop on any well-meaning thief's journey towards becoming a trillionaire and abusing people all on his own. That's a healing, not a blue potion whose name I've forgotten. Holy water. Okay. Well, there sure are a lot of readables. Also, there sure are a lot of dead guys. Dr. Knox, he's dead or he's unconscious or something. There's a switch. Je m'appelle Ariudes. Nobody's gonna get that. Mechanus, but why? Why? They burst in there while we were speaking. 2 of them. They started striking us wildly with their maces. I hit the ground and I feigned death. Malthus was wounded too, but he managed to rush through the back door. Maybe he took shelter in the cathedral. They dragged Basso away with them. I heard one of them saying, "That Taffer managed to escape. Maya will be furious." The old priest was what they wanted then. But why? I dragged myself up to here, but I know I don't have much time left. If I die, that poor woman under there will die too. I must go and... Alright. So, something odd has happened. Find Dr. Knox's and Malthus's journal. Wow, that was a very, totally unintended speech impediment. Actually, it was. It's quite hilarious that that happened. Please make fun of me. Alright. Anything under the elevator? A lot of times there's stuff under elevators. Just something that one has to know when one is playing Thief. It's absolutely required. There's a poor woman. She is a sick type person. So, basically, Taffer is the best word. Wow. Have a drink of water as... Drinking on the mic, but not the most exciting kind of drinking on the mic, unfortunately. Yeah. So, here's the holy water. Taffer is a word from Thief that's kind of used as a general purpose insult or just like expletive. You know, you Taffer, you're taffing me. Get your taffin glasses on, taff off. And it was invented by someone on the team to sort of just be that. And it might come from something, but I can't remember what. Yeah. So basically, you take that holy water, you could cure this person or you could cure someone else, but you always have enough holy water to cure everyone, so I guess I'll go for her, just to demonstrate the amazing thing that happens. Oh, yeah. And now she's just standing around whistling because, obviously, that's what you would do. I guess this guy's also a dentist. Those definitely look like dental tools and not surgery tools. Because I would know. That was the terrible jokes. I guess it's like Drek. I wouldn't know. The only Drek I know is from a very obscure game called Diver Down, which has an amazing story and very weird and bad production values. It's actually pretty cool. Alright. You're welcome. Classic core. Okay. 913. I told Burke and Hare that I don't need any other corpses. Those two are starting to worry me. How is it possible that so many people can die all of a sudden? I'm starting to suspect that... But no, I don't even want to think it. It would be horrible. Somehow having a totally different voice from last time because I tend to forget these things. Oh well, Burke started whining. He said he needs my money, and that his children would have died of hunger, and that would it be my fault. He said he will always have a guilty conscience for those poor dead people who were disturbed in their eternal sleep. I'm sure he will always be faithful to me, and that he'll never reveal our secrets. What a bastard! As if I didn't know that he does not have any children, and that he spends the money I give him on wine and prostitutes. Prostitutes. I hate him. Never catch me with one. In the back of a Volkswagen, even if it was clear blackmail. I still had to make a deal. I told him that I would take only one dead body in a month from now, but that I would pay double for it. 10-1. Since this epidemic broke out, I've lost interest in everything else. My biggest ambition is to study this illness up close and to possibly find a cure or a vaccine. Unfortunately, I was only able to find 2 corpses at my disposal, but they'd not died because of the illness. The fact is, in spite of the law which forbids it, the infected, if found, and killed immediately. Are killed immediately. This means that there are very few possibilities for having a live subject. People are scared and do not confide in me. They prefer to buy amulets and strange potions from that self-aggrandizing magician at the end of the street. Fear has a powerful effect on people. Ignorance and superstition are getting the better of them. It seems like society has taken a step back of about 100 years. I saw with my own eyes garlic hung up to windows and protective amulets on people's necks. A grave business, yes. The disease strikes without discriminating against age, sex, or social class. Because that's what diseases do. Strangely, not a Did you hear about the racist disease that only strikes people who aren't white? It was amazing. Strangely, not a single case of the epidemic has been reported for any pagan. This is certainly a cause for concern since the people are now suspecting them, so it is racist. Up until now, pagans are the whitest of the white, bro. Up until now, it has been impossible to ascertain how the contagion is propagated. The symptoms and reactions simply occur all of a sudden.
Oh, 10-4. Finally, I have a live subject that I can study. Today, the parents of a young woman, Alina, came to my study. The girl has been struck by the disease, and they begged me to try to cure her. Transporting her to the laboratory was not easy. Alina seems to have developed incredible strength, and she's very aggressive. It took 3 people to detain her. Tomorrow I'll perform the first analysis. I'm so excited that I do not know if I'll be able to sleep tonight. Time to read the chat. Pause awkwardly. Manuals. You can't pull your punches. That's my blah 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 voice. Yes, indeed. Great business. Yeah. Yeah. A pun off. Yes, indeed. Yeah. I know. Burke and Hare were real people. Yes. That's a reference to them. I think I may have said that at the beginning as a joke or something. But yeah, it was pretty creepy. Am I doing a Richard Nixon? I actually don't know. I just kind of made it up. I'm probably doing somebody else's imitation of somebody else. All right. Okay, then. The first examination was very difficult. The subject is aggressive and very agitated. I'm not a crook. I managed to seize her arm through the bars and give her a powerful anesthetic that only had the effect of a mild sedative. The girl has strange symptoms. Ashen complexion, blood emission from the eyes, nose, and from the mouth, rigidity of the articulations, and the aforementioned aggressiveness. Aside from these, she does not seem to be affected with any other pathologies. Seems to be just like a case of rabies, which is common among dogs. Yeah, I've got a Twitch channel, though I haven't used it in a while. Also my YouTube channel, Fen Phoenix. Please go subscribe to that. I beg you, please subscribe to me. Thank you. Aside from these, she does not seem to be affected, and it's a case of rabies is common among dogs. Tomorrow I'll attempt to administer an antidote. I consider it the only possible solution at the moment. After 3 days, there hasn't been... Yes, see? Look at my links down there. After 3 days, there hasn't been any improvement. Alina keeps refusing food and seems unable to sleep. The anesthetic I give her in increasing doses is becoming less effective. Furthermore, the girl seems to have regressed to an animal state without even a glimmer of intelligence. For instance, she could easily stretch an arm beyond the bars and move the lever which opens the gate, but she seems completely unable to do so. Okay, tonight, we're doing opponent punditry now. Tonight, while running errands, I ran into the magician. I believe Malthus is his name. He hesitated for a moment as though he wanted to tell me something. Then he turned his back and walked away. Strange man. I believe he was a priest of the Hammerites before those tragic events occurred, but now he's just a charlatan who takes advantage of people's stupidity. 10-9. I never expected this visit to take place. Late this evening, Malthus came knocking at my door. He looked very suspicious. He told me a long story of prophecies, spells of the coming of the realm of chaos, of the 7 sisters. Frankly, I could hardly remember all that he said. In short, his theory is that this plague is not an illness, but rather a wicked spell that was cast in order to precipitate the world into chaos. According to him, some holy water is all that is needed to cure the infected ones. Still, it would be necessary to neutralize the 7 sisters to avert the disaster. Since he left, I've been gazing at the charming little blue bottle he left on the table. Malthus said that its content could cure 2 or more people, but being an extremely volatile substance, it must be used within a few seconds. Perhaps the old priest has simply gone senile, and yet, if his theory were true, I could try the cure immediately on Alina, but if the water works, I would be upset with myself for not waiting. Maybe I could have also cured someone else with it. At last I have decided. I shall lock the vial in the safe, and I'll wait a day or 2. 10-11. I must hurry. A young man called Basso has come to me. His wife has been infected, and he wants my help. This is the opportunity I've been waiting for. I'll finally be able to verify the effectiveness of the miraculous potion. Excuse me.
I promised Malthus that I would let him know the results, so we will stop by Mordor and also his house before going to take Basso's wife.
Homestar on a reference. I have to say what my references are. That's how you joke around, right? Okay, time to read the chat. Yep, okay, they're not nuns, but they could get a holy water. You'll find out who and what the 7 sisters are. Don't y'all worry about that. Also, I guess I could drop this in here. It doesn't do anything, but it's something I can do because this engine is just an engine where you can do lots of things. That's what makes it so great. part of the reason. Anyway. LOL voice acting. I've stolen your puns. Well, looks like I won't be having any more pun with the puns I've stolen. Ow, why did you hit me? It's not cool to hit someone just 'cause they're not funny. I'm snarky, not funny. A thief can't be funny. That's the best Garrett voice I can do, not Barrett. I'm not a stereotypical black guy with a machine gun hand and feet the size of Jupiter, okay? This is the Burke and Hare poem. It might be like a real life poem or something, but, well, who knows? Some holy water in there in night 2, but not yet. Okay. We're having a pun off, is that it? I see what that was. So, you're not quitting after all. Well, it is on, as the baby-voiced, white-furred person said. Yeah. Whatever. I make references a lot. It's amazing. But I will not make them here, because I could actually get told off in real time for it. I'm some kind of coward, clearly. Alright, puns. Puns, I'll leave the puns to people that make puns. And I'll leave the banner moving to people like me, who are the best at moving banners. I'm the best prosecutor at moving banners, so if you want a prosecutor who moves banners, well, I'm your frickin' man, okay? 10-8. I will never forget that horrible night. They were intent on killing us. They were dressed up as brigands, but I recognized one of them. It was Brother Edgar, the renegade who had joined the ranks of the mechanists. They killed my brothers one by one, and when the few survivors took shelter in the crypt, they threw some mines to drive them out. They were buried alive. When I realized that they would have slaughtered us all, I was frozen in fear. Cowardice got the better of me, so I ran to hide in the attic of the sacristy. No one came to help us, not even the city watch. That's when I realized that they are working hand in hand with the mechanists. The next morning, I did not dare say anything and was feared for my life. Shortly thereafter, I opened this little shop and lowered myself to selling magic potions and love philters. May the builder forgive me. I should have died alongside my brothers. Yet just to survive, I have become a quack who pretends to see the future in a cheap crystal ball. Do I like film? I like film as much as anybody. I'm not a huge film buff, so there's a lot that I don't see. Genre I prefer? I don't know. Anything good. Great answers. I could be a politician with these frickin' answers. But, yeah, I don't frickin' know. Good movies. Seriously, whatever. Perhaps I will finally have the opportunity to redeem myself. I'm the only one who knows the prophecy of the 7 sisters, and I know that they are at the source of the plague. It is all described in one of Thelesius's prophecies books. It also describes how to defeat the sisters. Now I am old, and my memory is fading. I should find the book and read it again, but it is in the library of the complex, which has been closed. The only way in is to pass through the crypt, but only poor brother Martino had the key. I will go back to the cathedral to look for it tomorrow. I have gone to the cathedral, and unfortunately the situation is much more complicated than I thought. Yeah, this stream is definitely down the sewer. Thank you for the compliment. I will never manage to retrieve it by myself. The only person who can help me is Dr. Knox, but I must earn his trust first. I know that he's sheltering a diseased citizen, so I will bring him the only holy water vial that I have. After he's tested its effectiveness, he will surely help me. I will go see him tonight. You're in for a twat. That is the best. Oh, don't correct yourself. Treat is not nearly as funny. Come on. Come on. Okay, so find a cure for the plague. What am I even doing? The funny thing is with these old Thief games is that when you get new objectives, it doesn't like highlight them, so you have to keep reading through all of them to find out what they are. Like, what? Oh, find and read the prophecies of Thelesius Volume 2. Start by heading to the cathedral. Yeah, well, I mean, I knew I had to do that, but, well, it never hurts to have some sort of reminder. Yeah, Steam. Steam, yeah. We are the competition, so let us take up our pitchforks. Also, Steam, whatever. But hey, single syllable words. This is what makes me an amazing rapper. I can do super amazing rap like, but it's coming like a revelation, reverend like a witness. To finish the finish, and open about the summer heroes arise. We hit up a splinter, sun, giving a step, and the energy fucking security coming to cover you over, comfort to cover you, and cover this code of cold, to make it particles and stuff like that. I'm a boring guy. Oh, I can't get in there either. Gosh darn it. Screaming. Whatever. Okay, yeah, so dogs are barking. The sky is darkening. No one's calling to rescue you. I've gotten as lucky as a sheep here, which is not a thing that you can say. Man, you know what? It's really ridiculous that I agreed to do these for 2 hours, because after even 1 hour, I'm already starting to, like... Shit. Already starting to not know what to say. Anita. Is that not the name of the girl down there? What is this? 2 people having the same name? That's impossible. Well. Anyway, there are people who play this game seriously. One of them's Clatremus, I think you pronounce it. K-L-A-T-R-E-M-U-S on YouTube, and he ghosts missions, which makes the videos extremely long, but it's impressive to watch if you're into that sort of thing, and if you want some guy who doesn't crap all over every game by not taking it seriously, you could watch him, I guess, you know. So, here's the Cathedral as I laugh awkwardly at the Twitch chat. Man, this last hour, gonna be pretty grueling. Who dog? I think it's time that I drink some more fake alcoholic spirits, as the kids call them. Ah, wow. I sure am drunk, and look at this, I even got a glass. It's, man. I'm so drunk, you guys. I'm dancing on a table, like, with too few clothes on, and just, like, revealing my deepest inner secrets up in here, like, I just love this. Hick. That was a hiccup. I wasn't calling anybody a hick, just so you understand me. I could be misunderstood at some point. That's the spirits. Shot them out of a word cannon. My mouth is a large hadron cannon. That is a lyric that I wrote one time. It's stupid how when I commentate I always don't say contracted words. Like I say, that is a thing that I can do. I don't know why I say that. I think English was pretend my not first language. I do always talk like that though, mixing up the order of words. I guess I think it's funny. It's super hilarious. It's my trademark, and it'll get me super famous and $1 million. And all the trolls I could handle. So much so that it will be completely not worth having even $1 trillion. And it'll just be like, great. And then I'll quit YouTube and just spend my $1 trillion. Oh, go away. Go away. What? You fight? What is wrong with you? Thank you. Flash bombs. Very useful. If you hate challenge, I guess. Oops, that was a burp. I know, it's amazing. I haven't even been drinking any fizzy lifting soda water. How vile. But, hey, that's okay, because I don't care about social niceties, apparently. Drinking up spirits and you turn into one. That sounds like an excellent plot. Are you ready for, like, the huge, long papyrus that rolls across the face of the earth several times until it's wrapped like Saturn's rings, but squishing it? Good. What a brilliant idea it was to start publishing a newspaper. From being a simple typographer, I've become a person respected and revered by all the town. Without false modesty, I must say that I've always had a certain ability in writing, and people adore my articles. From the time I inserted the gossip column, the East Fording News is always sold out. Well, Gabby Gums, you're about to get yours. From here came the ingenious idea to ask for some contributions, so to say, for not publishing some compromising business, of which I became acquainted with. This initiative has proved to be very lucrative. I can even afford to pay some informers now. This epidemic has slowed my turnover a little, but it will not last forever. No punctuation. Notes. Judge Fley has taken money from Lynch the Butcher to acquit him of the charge of selling spoiled meat. But I'm sure that Fley has some other skeletons in his closet. Abel and Janvier are planning to clean up his house tomorrow night. I told them to look for any document that might look interesting. Knives. Sir Allingham's daughter meets in secret with Keppel, the guard, at Mrs. Peacock's every time her father is out of town. She said she has no cash at the moment. She gave me a ring with brilliance. Madame Roxanne has a new lover, the young Manfred. If the mayor knew it, he'd be furious, eh? I don't know whether Madame Roxanne will be disposed to pay for my silence. It'll be worth trying, though. Basil the carpenter pays and buys the forbidden drugs from that musician Keith. Then he resells them in town, you know. Keith is a wretch, but Basil's business is thriving. I'm afraid he's gonna force me to drink some non-Canadian beer or something, you know. He'll have to share his profits with me. Sorry. I've seen with my own eyes a Mechanic's guard stealthily entering Madame Roxanne's last night. Unbelievable. But weren't they just who insisted to have the brothel closed? I'll tell Hare to keep an eye on him for a while. By the way, Hare told me that he and Burke continue to sell bodies to Dr. Knox. I'm tempted, but maybe it is better that... No. Knox is the only doctor in town, and who knows, maybe one day I could be in need of him. Smart git. Fellow smart... Silly bastard bugger guy. Oh, hey, I guess I could heal myself. Definitely. Yeah. Poltering around. It's a bit of a stretch, isn't it? Anyway. I'll just talk and everybody can discuss among themselves. I guess that's a thing that exists. So, now, if anybody wants to see a fan mission that represents the pinnacle of production value and, like, graphical impressiveness achievement, I can show you one at some point. But, it's also a little, iffy on the gameplay front, sorta, kinda, but hey, whatever. You know, if you guys are interested in seeing, more Thief fan missions, feel free to tell me what sort of thing you might want to see, if you know of any specific ones, or if you just want to see, like, a certain kind of thing. Be happy to consider. This guy's still joking about spirits. Okay. Night, Centuria. Thanks for watching. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay. So yeah, there's these creepazoids over here. Angle. That's like angel, but with one letter changed, so it's the Changel. Don't look at her, she's changing. Not changing clothes, but changing like a changeling. Alright. Alright. Which way do I go? Do I go in here? Probably. Nope, not at all. I don't go in here whatsoever. Except, probably got some keys. Jeez. I don't know, man. I think I may have missed something. No, I don't know. I can't remember. I'll just go around the grounds and it'll be just a grand old time. Oh. Oh, you'll do that thing where you sit in bed watching videos that I also do and it results in a total lack of sleep. Have fun. And there's where I would cut normally in my video, because apparently having little sections in my video where I say is just part of my quirky, hilarious charm or something. Yeah, don't sleep in the well. Your name might change to Little Timmy, and do you really want that? Do you really want to be called Little Timmy for the rest of your life? These are important decisions that must be considered. I don't know what a noon rate is, but nah, whatever. Ugh. Yeah. The new dark patch that I spoke of at the beginning includes a new mantle feature. Mantling is when you climb up, and it just makes it easier to climb up, and certain old missions may take advantage of the fact that you can't climb certain places, and the new mantle thing might break it, but I'm sort of aware of the situations that you probably aren't supposed to mantle, and try not to abuse things. Hey, guess what? More reading material! It's amazing. Yeah. Well, this is Brother Malthus, and we don't even have to pick him up and remove him from his throne in order to find it. Nice polygons, sir. They're very, very regal. Oh my god, look at how many books there are. Well, here goes nothing. By the builder, I almost died of fright. I just entered the cathedral when I saw the ghost of Brother Martino approaching me. I was about to salute him, but he started running towards me, brandishing his mace with a menacing scowl. Fortunately, I managed to run away before he could attack. Today, I went back to the cathedral. I was ashamed of my cowardice. I had to find that key. I entered the cathedral discreetly. The ghost of Brother Martino was walking back and forth between the altar and the door of the bell tower. Upon closer inspection, I saw his body lying near the broken ladder. All of a sudden, I remembered what had happened. On that terrible night, we were preparing to celebrate the annual ceremony of the Holy Hammer, and Brother Martino was the keeper of the hammer. Perhaps he had tried to protect the holy relic by hiding it on top of the bell tower. However, the stairs fell apart and he fell to his death. Certainly his spirit had lost memory of what happened. He treats every human being as an enemy who has stolen the hammer. If only I could put the precious object back in its rightful place, perhaps he would suffer no more. His soul would finally find peace, and I could get the key. Still, how could I ever reach the top of the bell tower? I will ask Dr. Knox for help. He is a young, reliable man. I will leave these notes here so that if anything should happen to me, the doctor will know what to do. I may be able to find a few more holy water vials in the complex. I'm certain there was one in my room, hidden in a secret compartment. Other than that, I'm sure that other citizens have extra vials lying around their houses. Many years ago, they used to defend themselves against the undead. Dr. Knox, if you are alive and if you ever get up here, don't kill the ghost of Brother Martino or you will never get the key. Builder, forgive me. I probably won't play System Shock 2 fan missions. Honestly, like, System Shock 2, I played it, and I kind of enjoyed it, like, overall, but I really didn't like the upgradey sort of, like, either-or choice thing. I really prefer, if I'm given a choice, I want to be able to do everything, and I hate the guesswork of it. So, to me, I think it would just be more stressful than anything, But yeah, this is not my Let's Play voice. This is my Let's Play voice! Ceremony of the Holy Hammer. The ceremony of the Holy Hammer will take place each year on the 3rd day of the 10th month. Additionally, it could be celebrated in the event of war, famine, or plague to invoke the help of the builder. The brothers all must gather in the cathedral, where they will stand in absolute silence in the dark, with their heads bowed in prayer. The brother keeper will move along the nave holding the Holy Hammer, and then place it on the altar. If our pleas are accepted, then the spirit of the builder will descend among us. We will be blessed by his light, and a chorus of our deceased brothers will rise to sing his praises. Glory to the builder! May he always be our support and guidance. I like the builder. He's a friendly guy. Cap 3. Chap 3? Care and maintenance of the sacred vessels and vestments. The Holy Hammer. A big honor is conferred to the brother who has been named Keeper of the Holy Hammer, since this ancient relic is the tangible symbol of the builder's favor. Therefore, the brother keeper will place all his care in order to avoid any damage, vilification, or theft of this holy object, while defending it at the cost of his life. Care and maintenance. The Holy Hammer will have to be put back into its special case immediately after use. To preserve its brilliance, delicately rubbing it with a soft cloth once a week will be sufficient. The use of abrasive powders or acids is not recommended. If it should become necessary, wash the hammer by dipping it in lukewarm water with a mild soap solution. To avoid water spots, wipe dry immediately with a clean cloth, none of which we need to know. Yes, cheese-eating surrender monkeys and all that. Whatevs. Anyway, this is Canada, and there are some French-speaking people here. Or more than some, but I don't really remember much about French. I can sort of speak a few words, but I probably couldn't put together a phrase. I did know how at one point... What is this? Oh. Wait a minute, isn't there a key here? Yes, there is. Alright. So if I want to exit this unholy place in holy matrimony, running away while getting married at the same time should be an extreme sport. It'll be called Extreme Marriage. And it's just running and getting married. Everyone's running along with you going like, do you take this all-star athlete who's way more physically fit than me to be her wife? and it'll be like, I do. You're like, good, and do you? I'm dead, and that would just be amazing. Okay. Capitulum. Okay. Capitulum 3. I don't know what that means either, but hey. Whatever, it's a big word. It's pretty cool. Can I sing Beatles songs? No, I can't. I'm not nearly as good at singing as I am at rapping. But, you know, I could try. Strawberry fields forever. No. Beautiful, isn't it? Eiffel Tower, yeah. French fries, pretty good. Well, that's my Beatles song. I hope you like it. If anyone at all is paying attention to the mission, or if they're just using this as an opportunity to goof around in a verbal fashion, which, to be honest, is pretty much what I do when I'm purporting to play things anyway. What was I even saying? Oh yeah, I've got 1 water. What the hell? I need more than that. Crap. I just wasted a whole bunch of them. And I'm going to need them to cure people. What's wrong with me? Anyways, you can shoot rope arrows up to here. A lot of people miss this the first time around because they don't really look wood. They tried to climb up the tower, which you can do, but it's extremely difficult. There. Oh, it was great, was it? Awesome. I should make a Beatles cover band or even reform the Beatles themselves. Because I'm Canadian and that's sort of close-ish to being British, I think. We certainly love tea, and we like to put beer in our tea. Like beer tea. That is the trend over here. Spoiler, no it isn't, I'm just making that up, but it'd be funny if it was. And funny things are never bad, ever. Someone's having a funeral, funny things, that's what you need. Oh my god, the puns. It's so amazing. It's so punderful. Oh, am I doing it right? No, I'm not. How? Oh yeah, okay. Did I say getting wood is extremely hard? Did I say those words? Oh my god. Oh well, that's okay. Me saying stupid things that people can laugh at is really just part of why you would watch an LPer, probably. An LPer. Nobody is peer to me. It's funny how the word peerless means like second to none, when really it just sounds like you have no friends. I mean, I'm sorry, but it does. Just saying. Oh my god. Jeez. Yep, I'm reloading because I don't want to go get my rope arrow. I'm that kind of guy. Deal with it or don't. Whoa, yeah, that's right, I'm playing hardball. Come on, I know... Oh! God damn it. A highlight, huh? Yeah. Well, of course... Of course, all my videos are always highlights because I'm a veteran. Or a veteran. You can't treat me like this. I'm a veteran. There! Finally. Okay, good enough. Now, I guess the hammer is like up here or something. Where's... Is it? What am I even looking... did I get the hammer already? I've forgotten where it even... Yeah, whatever. I've forgotten where it even is. It was in the tower. Is it down there? I bet it's down there, actually. That's probably what... That's what you... What? I'm walking on air. I'm walking on air! Disney, I'm walking on air. Mr. Walt Disney, please film this. I'm walking on air. Oh, wait a minute. Also, Disney is an animation studio, not a film studio. Okay. Details. What happens if I ring the bell? You can't ring the bell. I mean, you could hit your blackjack against it. It would make a regular dinging sort of noise. Not like a bell ding, but just like a ding. And then this guy would get alerted. Yeah. That's not really a pun there, but I once sat in my pants. He has a real soft spot for war heroes. Okay, so. Here. Somewhere. Wait. Am I supposed to get a Did I get... I forgot what I'm supposed to do here. Why did I even go up there? I must have... Ugh. I'm a good player. I missed something up there, and I don't gotta go up there again. Jeez. This is Fen playing as Hey, VD. How you doing? Yeah. So, I guess I gotta get back up there or something. I don't remember where the hammer is. It's so weird. I must have just looked right at it or something. Anyway, please leave. Thank you.
Let us leave.
No, old man. Stop making the puns, you Earth King. Non-Earth Kings can continue making puns, though. Okay. Wow. Also, it's like a blisteringly hot day here, so I'm just like sitting for 2 hours talking, running my processor, heating things up, trying to talk. Oh, hello there. I can't destroy you ever. It's against the objectives. Pretty great. Now, I don't know if I can get back up here through here. Maybe. What? Hot. Never mind, I'll just go the normal way. Okay. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Shit. That's a sound effect you can make. Where's that damnable hammer? No healing potions either. This is the greatest idea, to not reload right now. I often wear a robe when I'm impersonating the clergy so that I can collect a huge income illegitimately. Oh, wait, did I say that? Oh, whoops, it must be up here. I mean, I must have looked right. There it is, see? Oh my god. Well then. Cut. I'm the kind of guy who always likes to take back his rope arrows, of course. 1 health. Ugh. Yep. Pretty hot. Yeah. I don't even have curtains, just some crappy blinds that let in 50% of the light even when they're closed anyway. Must be some super modern thing. Pretend alcohol. Oh, yeah. Well, I don't know what I'm going to do about this amusing amount of health, but it could be hilarious if I just keep it and play with an amusing amount of health. That'll make this stream a classic on my first time out. What? He doesn't say thank you? Thank you. The scripted sequences in the Dark Engine are a little fragile. Sometimes they take a while and sometimes they break. It's all just pretty good. Oh my god, what are you guys talking about, you naughty people? 1:30 in the morning? Well, oh well. Just can't please everyone with time zones. I think there's some loot up around this piano, actually, maybe? Just gonna look and see. Yeah, it looks like this is metal. See, with those little rivets and stuff? Just saying. Yeah, going for as much loot as I can. It's possible I might miss some, but I'm gonna make a good try for it. Alright. Heimdall Plays, I'm assuming you have some sort of channel too? Because if your puns are what you say all the time, then I'm definitely gonna check that out. Like, ever. Don't even talk about the game, just make puns. That'd be cool. I am using OBS, yeah. I don't know why you'd have a black screen. I'm streaming with, I think, window capture. And it's playing in a window. I'm not streaming full screen. So yeah. Because then I wouldn't be able to see the chat. Yes.
Yes, well, everyone loves rising libido. It's quite the joyful time for everyone involved. Joy, 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 joy. So I guess I got about half an hour left. Yeah, I was thinking I wouldn't be able to... See, I knew I wouldn't be able to finish this entire 3-mission campaign within 2 hours, but it looks like I won't even get close to finishing even one mission within that time. Which is interesting. It must be all that darn damnable heck readable-ing. Oh, nice. Okay. I'd still like to know your link and stuff, but I'm playing right now, so... Yeah, whatever. Talk in the chat afterwards, maybe, or something. But, I am a refined person. But hey, kill a bat? Kill a bat? What do you mean kill a bat? Are there bats here I can kill? I don't think so. Oh. Yeah, well, yeah, I guess there's that. I'm gonna move your monitor close to you. But, also playing in 720p because my net connection is just not good enough for me to stream anything bigger without it being terrible encoding quality, unfortunately, so I can't get through here. What am I even doing? Oh. Right. So, let's go into this place. I think I ghosted... Actually, I think I did ghost some of the sections on my original play. If you guys go and watch my original Seven Sisters play on YouTube, that's not a representation of my current Let's Playing abilities. Oh, that's just amazing. Whatsoever. So, you know, enjoy it or hate it because it sucks. Blah, 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 blah. I'm an artist, and everything I make is bad. Oh, man. The plight of a guy with a paintbrush behind his ear. Really? People don't normally stream 1080? You thought I was Filipino? Okay, seriously. Yeah, because it's kind of fun to ghost this part. It's kind of challenging and tense. Those are pretty good. Unless it's the tension before a stream when you haven't streamed before, then it's pretty off blasting. Your ass blasts right off the ground and into space. And then, you know, you die, because like, I don't know what else you would expect to happen in that situation. Don't be ridiculous. Oh. Well, that's good to know then. You know, I thought I would kind of be at a quality disadvantage to most people, but that's good to know. Thief 2 is so good. Of course, you can't knock these guys out with a blackjack. You gotta kill them with the sword. Which works fine, but then they alert everybody. So it's, you know, a gameplay balancing issue. Uh-oh. So, oh shit. A naked raging woman with a machete. What? I love this chat, you guys. Like, so best. Okay. Yeah, so now you can get past them pretty easily, but then you go... Hoot. Wow. Shit. Oh, yeah. I am the man. Oh. Yeah, that's a thing that I sometimes say. Because I'm making fun of the fact that I sound creepy. Oh. Also, sometimes I do a creepy voice. Such as this. As my creepy voice. It's inexplicably fun to do. And stuff. And, I don't know if people love it, but I find it amusing, so I don't really care what any person in history thinks. There's a guy over there. Oh, shit. No. Oh, the trials of 100%ing. I sound like the Nolan Batman? What, like this? I'm Batman. This is a campaign. There's 3 maps, or missions. The first 2 are
basically the same layout. The first two take place in this city, but the reason it was split in two is because the author ran out of space, so she split it into two missions. So it's kind of going in the same city, but you get to go to different areas on the second night. And then the third night is going out of the city, so it's completely different. I want to hear you. Oh, wait, I guess I can't right now. But yes, please voice act the creepy voice at some point. I'll be waiting. Pants mean underwear in Europe, do they? That's interesting. Learn something new some days and not others, but that just doesn't sound as snappy, so every day is how this phrase goes. A lot of people have asked me to voice act over the years. I've only just recently started taking requests because I didn't used to think I was that good, you know, low self-image and so forth, but I got more practice, so yes, to me it is 4:37 in the afternoon. That's just how it's got to be. Alright. Instead of moving across, it moves down, so it's standing out from other secrets. There's another holy water, but I won't be using it on these guys because that'd be a waste. I'm trying to cure all the citizenry first. Now, of course, the Dark Mod has a dedicated mantle key, so you don't have to time your jumps weirdly like that. Yep, people are still making thief maps. Not with as much frequency as they used to, but they are still coming out. There's a bunch of them in development. There is one really epic 10 mission one that I am doing a... Oh. That I'm doing a... Oh, shit. That I'm doing a major role in the realm of voice acting for. I'm voicing a major character. Yes, I did get a larger mirror, and now I think I'm awesome. Alright. No, I know it has rough edges, I know. I am aware of the fact that in order to voice act, not only do you have to do really good voices, you also have to be a really good actor. And I'm probably not as good an actor as I need to be. And not 100% perfect voices either, but, you know, people want me for fan projects, so what the hell? Go away. Shit. Yeah. Yes, I am living on the west coast of Canada, and yes, there are new FMs, and thank you very much. Yeah, okay. Here's where you want to stand. God. Okay. There should be a game which takes input from the microphone, so every time you talk, enemies hear you. That would be the least fun thing ever, and it should definitely be done as some sort of weird, bizarre experiment. Go away! Utter bastard. Jeez. Well, last 20 minutes is when I just kind of chill out and start not saying anything. Wow, this is actually pretty hard. What have I got myself into? Come on. Alright. It's actually probably easier to ghost these guys than it is to kill them, because killing means alerts. So, I might just be able to squeak through this evil Hammerite Cathedral place before I gotta call it a day. But, hey, you know, who knows? Dang it. Right. You guys are seriously gonna oh, what? There is something up there, but I don't think there's something up there. I'm a man of many contradictions when I speak, and holy... Uh-oh. That's not good. And I've got 1 health, so pretty much I'm on, like, hardcore mode or frickin' whatever. Oh, wait a minute, no. I have to get up here. Well, why... What was down there, then? I think there's, like, a board blocking the doorway down here, maybe? Oh, yeah, well... Near enough, and I did alert somebody. I'm extremely hardcore. Revere my gaming skill. Okay, well, those guys will settle down, and unlike in the Dark Mod, they will stay settled down. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Please say something, chat. I got nothing. Ah. Also, I'm like, oh my god. My throat is so burned out. Wow. This is professional commentary. Oh my god. Thank you. So, can you make a pun out of a serious statement? Can you give sage advice whilst also making a really terrible pun? That is your challenge. Hey yourself, Lazy Jones. How is it going? Yes, they definitely are. I'll see how much I can do. I'm as good as dead, am I? I don't think so. I'm not nearly as good as these dead guys. Oh, I'm sorry, I have a high self-image. I'm extremely better than these dead idiots. What are you friggin' talking about? God, I think there's loot up in these windowsills, maybe? No, maybe not. Oh, there's a lot of ghosting involved here. Haha. Ghosting, because there's ghosts. What's my favorite FM? I can't pick one, I'll pick 3. The Seven Sisters, this one. Broken Triad. And A Night in Roxburgh 3. That is like my holy trinity of amazing fan missions. But there's tons more that are amazing. But those are like really kind of special to me, I guess. Those nights are so white you can see. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, shit. God damn it. No way I can handle that. I'm frickin' sorry. Oh. Well, you know, streaming is extremely grueling, but it is fun. So, yeah. It's like, it's seriously, it's way, way easier to do YouTube videos. It's been maybe like half an hour. And I can go as long as I want, so it is, it's pretty hard. But, no. Thief is a game that doesn't lend itself to my style of commentary, which is why it's such a weird, odd thing that I ended up talking this way over Thief, and people seem to like it, because, man, you're supposed to think and be afraid and not pay attention to words when you're playing. Damn. More guitar, eh? Well, I don't have a guitar, but I don't have a guitar. End statement. God damn it. Sometimes there's dark that isn't dark, as I like to call it. And that's something we can all get behind the slaughter of. Nice hammer moving through the wall. I'm very impressed. Oh my god. Why is it locked? Why? Whining on the internet is a good way to win fans. Yeah, unfortunately, if you kill them, everyone comes after you, and I just wouldn't stand a chance. Pretty much have to ghost, but they just keep walking and staying in existence. Oh, jeez. Okay, they're both facing one direction at least. Okay, seriously, quickly. Please open the door. Play that guitar, Centeria. We may not be able to hear you, but we'll be hearing you in spirit. Okay. Jeez. Okay, there's another holy water. Now, there's plenty enough to cure every one of these unfortunate soul zomboids, so don't nobody worry about that. Uh-oh. Not good. So you can listen at doors by leaning. That's a serious statement you can make. Bamboo. Yes. That reminds me of a phrase that Raucow once said when he was playing a Super Mario World ROM hack, wherein there were bumblebees that were really just sprite swaps of the boos. And he said, I hope this isn't banned on YouTube because there's boobies. It was something I found very amusing, and I clapped and stroked my chin beard and had a grand old time. And now I've just stolen somebody's joke, so great. Too small. Well, yeah, ghosting. This is what ghosting is. I would never be entertaining if I ghosted the videos most of the time. You see, this is just too much concentration. How about having your guitar as children? Now that sounds like a good life decision. Oh god, these are horrible. How do you know when a vampire's sick? 'Cause he's coughing. Dude, I play on Expert because I'm extremely experienced with Thief, and Expert usually isn't that hard for me. Also, on Expert, you often get, like, maybe more objectives, or you get to, like, explore different... Like, you get a more complete experience on Expert a lot of the time. Okay. Ooh. What? What? There. Vampire coffin. Okay. Okay, seriously. Whoa, whoa. Okay, I made it through the tough part, or one of them anyway. The prophecies of Thelesius. That's literally what the title says. I don't know what you're talking about. That text, I can't read it at all. I think it says yeah, as you can see, there's lots of dead dudes in here. And I think that it's very, very kind of them to die in this place so that their stench does not exit out to the city at large. Very nice of the dead to perform such an act. Yes. God damn it, where's the book I need to read? I know it's around here somewhere. Oh, oh, oh. There. There.
Let's see what it says.
More objectives. See what I mean? Look at all these things. Okay, find a way to neutralize the power of this sister who lives in this part of town. So we gotta read about the sisters now. Thanksgiving. Yes. Okay, let's read this. The Prophecies of Thelesius, Volume 2, The 7 Sisters. Dear brothers and sisters, did you really believe that the enemy was defeated? Did you think that you could drop your guard? If so, then you have grown weak. I'm here to tell you that it is not so. Be vigilant always, for the flames are gathering beneath the ashes, even as I write this, and in the shadows the followers of the false god await the time of their final revenge. Soon a time will come when a red moon will appear in the sky. Mankind will be stricken with an unstoppable madness. Brother will slaughter brother. Each mother will annihilate her creations. When these things have come to pass, then you will know that the age of chaos draws near. The 7 sisters. They will remain hidden within the shadows of mankind until they choose to reveal themselves. They could be scullery maids, noble women, perhaps a neighbor, or even your own mother or daughter. Any of them could be one of the 7 sisters. 6 sisters are bound to the elements of nature from which they draw their evil energies. 2 of them are bound to fire, 1 to the air, another 1 to water, and the last 2 are bound to the earth. The 6 sisters are strong and their weapons are lethal. It would be hard to defeat them, and any attempt to kill them would be fruitless. They each wear a powerful heart-shaped amulet which contains their essence. This essence will be transferred to any woman who wears it. Therefore, the amulet must be destroyed to put an end to its malevolent influence. Remember, brothers, the holy will destroy the unholy. The 6 sisters will wait 7 years for the 7th to join them. When they are reunited, sounds like Iron Maiden up in here. When they are reunited, their power will increase beyond imagination. Even one with great spirit and strength would have little chance against the might of the 7 sisters. The 7 sisters' lair is beyond the portal of chaos. 6 keys are required to open it. Each of the 6 sisters possesses one of these keys. The 7th sister is the strongest. No human being can harm her. Only the creatures that she extracts her strength from can damage her. Her amulet can only be destroyed after her death. It must be thrown into the fire which spouts from the bowels of the earth. This will return balance to the world and end the age of chaos. Ah, steak was bad for his heart. I love this. Okay. So, we've got just like 10 or so minutes left here. I'm gonna try to at least escape out of this hell pit, or heck pit if you want to be incredibly hilarious. So the Trickster's Menace and then the Mechanist threat over there is the Prophecies of Thelesius. That is referencing the first and the second Thief games respectively, which are great games and everyone should purchase them on GOG and play them. It's pretty cheap for the greatest game series ever made. Please give me $1 million now, thank you. Curl up and die. What? Okay. Aha. I remembered this, I said with an excessively soft ha-ha type of sound. Alright. You... What? No! I got them alert. Okay, you know what? That's fine. That's fine. Just go down the fireplace and nobody can stop me. Yeah, that was horrible. Hey, it's a serving man ghost. You don't see those, like, ever. Brother Agonolf has reproached me again because of the rats in the kitchen. It is true, I did not administer the poison as he had ordered me. I simply did not have the courage. Those poor little animals, aren't they creatures of the builder as well? Yesterday, Agonolf ambushed a mouse in the library. He struck it with his mace until it was nothing more than a bloody mess. It was disgusting. How can such violence be pleasant to the builder? In any case, I've joined the order to study their holy scripts and also to learn their magic arts. I will never be treated like a scullion again. If only I could share the news with Mother. After all, she had to spend all that money to allow me to join the Hammerites. Yeah. Well, sorriness is in the eye of someone who just got their eye stabbed out for saying a thing that he shouldn't have said, I guess. I don't know. I think. That's a thing that I do sometimes, despite how it may look and sound. Okay, well, at least I'm not noticed by a scullery maid. That would be the worstest thing. I mean, God, he might slap me in the face or punch me or hit me with a mace or magic me up a big old spoon that I could hit myself with. I don't know. Hey, how about that men joke? Men sure are ridiculous dumb. That's my men joke. I hope everyone likes it. I worked really long and hard on it. Those men, they sure are long and hard, right? Whoa, this is... Oh, shit. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Not good. I'll just read it like it was no thing.
Brother Tobias, this is your last warning. Stop hiding your money on top of the bell tower. You should know that it's a dangerous place and that only Brother Martino is allowed there. Don't you trust your brethren enough to keep your valuables in a footlocker like everyone else? High Priest Malthus.
I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead. It's just, it's over. God, it's definitely over. Holy crap, wait a minute, or is it? No fire arrows? Shoot. I'm dead. Wow. I guess my joke against men wasn't good enough for you guys. I told two even. They were definitely jokes and not bad, horrible statements that are just unfunny. Yeah. Wow. You know, I don't think I can do these for 2 hours every time. I have got oh my god. I got ghost tad. Yeah. Come on. How am I supposed to... Shit. This is really, really hard. It's that loot piece. Come on. Yeah, that's what this game's all about. If you're playing it for yourself without having to babble, you can duck into shadows and corners and have a grand old time. Yep. I don't have the stamina for this. Nope. I am spent in the vocal department. Go away, bearded mustache guy. Ghosts don't have mustaches, that is just nonsense. They're round and get embarrassed a lot. That's what ghosts do. I should know. I've been a ghost several times. Oh my god, stamina, yeah. Well, there's another reason, of course. I should mention that I have a bit of some sort of nerve pinching issue or something in the throat, and it gets to be rather painful if I talk for quite a long time, which is another thing, but yeah. Normally I wouldn't say that, but since we're talking about unfunny stuff, I guess I could say something unfunny. It all makes sense. Also, there's a bunch of spit globules on my screen. I enjoy telling people that. It makes them give me a big old hug and call me adorable. Yeah. No. Go. Go away. That is the talk. Crap, I gotta end this. I'm almost through, but I don't think I can quite make it through. But yeah, yeah. Yeah. This is how we end. Me just saying yeah all the time and crawling on the floor, gasping for breath. Nah, liquid doesn't help. Trust me. It's not a throat thing. It's more to do with my neck and the entire right side of my body being misaligned. It's something I'm working on, but you know, whatever. I'm gonna do this quickly. Let's rush it. Let's rush a fan mission. That's the way you play Thief. You rush it. Okay, good. Yeah, awesome. You rush it. Okay. I think I did it. I think I did it. So I'll end it like right kind of here-ish once I get out. And uh-oh. Still have 1 health. Don't have any healings. It's quite amusing. By which I mean I just have to reload all the time, so really it's not that amusing. Door looks like Doom style of pixelation. Yeah, I know what you mean. Shut up. And here is the place where you would put the sister's heart in order to murder them and stuff. Yeah. So, that's what you do. You destroy the evil stuff in its proper element, but I don't think I have any at the moment, so I can't do anything. But
what have we here?
But let's see
Interesting.
How they work. They work like that. But I guess I'll keep them, even though I don't need them tonight. But, whatever. Oh yeah, some people don't survive, such as if they're, weird aliens who brutalize their mates. I don't know, I saw some Star Trek episode where weird aliens brutalize their mates. Maybe somebody knows what I'm talking about, but I'm not a big Star Trek watcher, so I have no idea. I'm just like, derp. Yeah, I know what that gif is, and I was joking. Clearly. I mean, I had a nice friendly tone of voice whilst saying so. I think I was supposed to read about this guy at some point. Maybe I did. Yeah, maybe I did. Well, that's about it for me. So, well, quickly, thank you everyone for watching, and it was awesome, and I'll see you guys around. And you guys were very understanding at my lack of stamina, so thanks all. And I guess I will take my leave, so save. And I'll see you later.